I went down a tornado rabbit hole one night, and all of a sudden I am 100% invested in tornadoes. All right. So please, this is going on the second channel. Please be on your best behavior. Okay. There is no Vine sound effects in here. There is no Vortrox anal play. Okay. Luckin'.
That's coming this way. That's coming this way.
This is the most powerful tornado in history, heading directly for a family's house.
I gotta get down.
Dude, it's right here.
It's nearly killing
Bro,
some
what do
chasers.
you even do in this situation, though? Yeah, I think snails are really cool as well. What happens if you go inside of one? I know this is a really stupid question, but what happens if you drive into a tornado? Because, like, this guy over here looks fine.
We have to back up. Holy cow.
Confusing scientists
Oh, look at the smoke.
and violently killing multiple people.
Yeah.
Devastation in Joplin, Missouri on an almost unimaginable scale. Homes obliterated.
Okay.
Cars piled up like toys. Schools, hospitals, and businesses battered.
The date is May 23rd, 2011, in the town of Joplin, Missouri.
All right.
It's just
I need more mods. I am reacting to a tornado video, and somebody had just posted, can we react to Alex Adams? I need a mod, please. Literally anyone. Because, bro, you guys are all weird. Is there anyone normal here? Anyone? Is there one mod in chat? That's all I need is one mod. There are people saying me, but I can't remember if you're normal or not. Okay, we have two mods in here. We're good. Okay.
wiped away by the deadliest tornado
Sorry, I was on Google.
in modern history. People were
Okay.
in absolute shock. May is peak tornado season, but something like this
May?
just unfathomable.
Isn't that this month?
Unfortunately, for areas surrounding Joplin,
Alright, time out the nigga talking about gore, bro.
the next day, May 24th, seemed to be another tornado risk, potentially even more extreme. As the day drew closer, forecasters noticed a shift to the west. Joplin was in the clear, but that didn't mean good news. The storm system looked dangerously strong, and catastrophic tornadoes were in the cards. But one thing was for sure in people's minds: nothing could be more extreme than Joplin. Storm chasers say on high-end tornado days, you can practically feel the powder keg of energy in the atmosphere. If this is
It's a
the
big
case,
word.
May 24th probably felt apocalyptic, and an outbreak of violent tornadoes was about to occur in the state of Oklahoma. Pretty much whatever thunderstorm formed first would be able to take advantage of the untapped ingredients in place and likely produce the biggest tornado of the day. A small team from the University of Oklahoma is setting up a new mobile radar unit west of Oklahoma City. Jana Hauser,
Video.
Jeff
Damn, she look fine. The video by Tornadoes X? Yeah, no, Tornado TRX.
Snyder, and Howard Bluestein are the team of three that have been waiting for a day like this. Their radar, the RAX pole, can see inside a tornado with detail no one's ever captured before. And if they can just film a tornado forming, they could unlock secrets that save lives. But they need a storm in central Oklahoma, close to the city, to make it work. They can't exactly chase this thing across the state, and right now, the atmosphere has other plans. Earlier than expected, at 1:40 p.m., a blip on radar fires in western Oklahoma and quickly gains dominance. As the storm begins to develop rotation, it inches towards the town of Canton, Oklahoma. Storm chasers realize a monster tornado is
This is gonna
preparing to
sound
drop.
really stupid. I'm from Florida, and dude, that noise, oh my god. What is that?
At any second and position themselves to record. One storm chaser, Verne Carlson, positions on a road extremely close to the circulation and films as the tornado forms.
Canton, Oklahoma. Gonna do it.
Oh my god, it looks like Fortnite, bro. I'm sorry, I know it's a really immature comment, but like, bro, if you've ever played Save the World, bro, that looks crazy. It's like spinning. Oh my god, that thing was forming fast. Bro, it's moving so fast. Wait, how fast do tornadoes go? Like, not the winds of the tornadoes, but like, how fast do they actually move on the map?
I want to take a brief moment to thank the sponsor of the supplement and a single drink. Having some thanks AG1 and back to the video.
Yo, Jonathan. I'm Jonathan06. Donated $2. MF, what level is this? Wilted rose emoji. Yo, this is... What? Oh my god. Wait, didn't the Fortnite have tornadoes? Oh, wait. Wait, oh my... No, I meant this... I forgot Fortnite had the tornado season. No, I meant like the Save the World storm.
Next to Carlson.
Bro.
At highway.
I experienced a tornado siren for the first time last year. I don't think there has ever been a sound to drive me to like complete shock before. Dude, I remember I was in the VC with some of my niggas I was editing, and I heard the siren going off. It is the most... Is there like a scarier drill sound than that? Like, I know there are other countries that... Do other countries have tornadoes? I don't know. But like, bro, the noise... First of all, there's like multiple sirens in the area, so they all echo together, and it just like, it sonically scissors and make the scariest sound you will ever hear in your life, bro. What if the tornado was made... Oh.
Speeds. To the northeast, a large lake called Canton Lake sits. Along the lake are numerous recreational areas, and the tornado was now beelining directly for one. A worker for the lake records from the service building as the now massive tornado...
What happens whenever
engulfs
tornadoes get in water? I thought they weaken, right? Like with hurricanes? No, hurricanes weaken on land, right? Oh my god, that thing is huge. Are water spouts dangerous? Bro, is it not coming right for them?
The campground was essentially turned into a wasteland. RVs were demolished. Mobile buildings were shredded.
Nigga.
Even heavy concrete picnic tables
Oh.
were shattered.
Wait, isn't that the Oh damn. Bro, one thing that's crazy about tornadoes, bro, I really feel like I could be the first black storm chaser, bro. Because out of all the storm chaser videos that I watch, they're always white. Dude. They look so sick to chase, bro. This is like Tilted Towers at the end of season 8. That was so weird to say, bro. Don't say that.
While most campers took warnings and left the park, around 20 people hid inside the camp bathhouse.
Dude,
The only
real people were in this incident. I'll refrain from jokes.
structure left standing. The tornado was massive and exceptionally violent, and it was just getting started. Past the campground, the tornado would become a waterspout as it crossed Canton Lake.
I know I
An
can just
amateur
Google
storm
these questions, but what is the widest tornado ever? And if it's wide, like crazy, is it even a tornado at that point, or is it like a hurricane?
chaser Robert Hetchin would begin to cross the bridge along the lake at the same time. He would film as the tornado essentially heads
It's El
directly
Reno?
for them.
Oh, nigga, we're... Oh, wait, this is the widest? Also, I was not listening.
An amateur storm chaser, Robert Hetchin, would begin to cross the bridge along the lake at the same time. He would film as the tornado
The
essentially
other L right
heads
now.
directly
Wait,
for them.
tornadoes can have the same name? Bro, that looks insane. Nigga, he got out his car? And his girl is with him? Bro, what is it? White people be like, babe, we should storm chase for our date. Oh my god. Low key though? Is this a good date idea? Like storm chasing? Because, alright, a part of me, imagine. I wonder if she agreed to this, bro. Like, it'd be really fucked up if like he was like, hey babe, you wanna go outside? I'm gonna go get some McDonald's. And she's like, oh yeah, sure, let's go. And then like this is the date. Or this is the drive. Low-key, if I were her, I would low-key go on this. This looks, if I was with my homie and he said he was an experienced storm chaser, I would low-key go on this because I would trust a white person in my life. Hell yeah. Yeah, go storm chasing and act all nonchalant. What is the song that you play while storm chasing? Oh my god, this looks like the Florida Keys, bro, with all that water down there.
The tornado would curve to the north, narrowly missing Robert and his girlfriend, who swiftly broke up with him. Okay, just kidding. Apparently she didn't.
Okay, I'm about to
Anyways,
say.
as the tornado would approach the edge of the lake, enough water would be siphoned into the funnel to quite literally produce a small tsunami. Photos would show the tidal wave approaching the shore. The tornado would clear the lake around 2:30 p.m., maintaining waterspout status for nearly 3 miles. The tornado was now at its peak width, a ridiculously violent wedge tornado. To the north of the tornado, 57-year-old Ron Martin was driving west from his home when he saw it. In a hurry, Ron would turn into his family farm, believing it was out of the way of the path. Technically, he should have been correct. The storm and tornado, while curving slightly, were heading northeast, away from the farm. But at that moment, the tornado would begin to curve north. Ron was now in the direct path, with no idea. As the violent tornado ripped.
Can you like... Alright, if you're in the situation, as the same situation as Ron, how do you avoid this? Like, can you like drive... Can you predict where a tornado is going, or is it like 100% unpredictable?
Through the landscape, carving through everything it touched, the violent core would directly impact Ron, sitting in his driveway, throwing his car like a toy, and instantly killing him. Ron was described as a very hard worker and a beloved member of the community. Suddenly, the tornado would begin to weaken after impacting the Martin farm, and then, without warning, the tornado dies. A wedge tornado that just produced—
Wait, they die that quick? Wait. Do tornadoes... Wow, there's a lot of questions here that I want to answer. Happen everywhere. What? I thought that was a US exclusive thing, bro. That's wait, so what is... So wait. Do tornadoes, do they get are the worst ones in the US? Or are they only as devastating because the US has so much shit everywhere that like other countries maybe don't have? What was my original question? Okay. Do weaken over water? How do restraint? God, buzzword. Oh my god, that's a lot of words. Fuck, I should have stayed. Okay.
A tsunami destroyed a campground and killed a man in his driveway is just gone. That doesn't happen. A tornado this violent, with this much energy available, doesn't just quit out of nowhere. But at that exact moment, 120 miles to the southeast, a new storm begins to spin near the town of El Reno. Not minutes later, not shortly after.
Is this tornado El Reno? Oh, I thought the other one was El Reno.
After the same moment, as if the atmosphere decided Canton Lake was no longer the priority. Something bigger was forming, and the few storm chasers that didn't get baited by Canton Lake were positioning to film it.
There is 2 El Reno. Different word.
Shot yet again. Another group, however, including storm chaser David Dimko, would be positioned ahead of the tornado and would film the wall of wind.
Okay, you're gonna need to start moving. Move south right now.
Nigga,
With the
move.
tornado rapidly approaching, they make the call to escape south.
Oh my
This
God.
would be a huge mistake. From their angle, along a curve in the road, the curve continues, giving them ample opportunity
curve?
to retreat. What they don't know is the curve doesn't continue, putting them in the direct path of the wedge tornado. Without this knowledge, they begin to drive due south.
Just fly, man, fly.
Yo, is that the sound? Is that the music, or is that the sound of a tornado?
Keep flying.
That wind sound.
Keep flying, dude. Doing the best I can. Keep flying. Keep flying, dude. You're fine. You're fine.
Nigga said, "Are you stupid?" I'm sorry. I come from hurricane land, not tornado land, nigga. I'm sorry I don't live in your... Bro, Florida's better than your state. I don't even care. Let me order some Domino's.
David and the group essentially escaped death by seconds. Just after crossing the road behind Dimko, the tornado would suddenly dissipate while causing extreme damage.
Yo, is Papa John's any good? Nigga, $12 for a piece. My nigga, what am I supposed to do with this? What am I supposed to do with that, bruh?
Digging up the earth, debarking trees, and even mangling cars, it struggled to last. Just like Canton
Remember
Lake,
the pizza you put in
two
the closet? I
violent
still do that.
tornadoes have now fired and died in completely different parts of the state. Storm chasers have been baited across western Oklahoma all afternoon, chasing them.
What the hell? Let me make sure my address not showing. Yo, who? Oh, accidentally turned. Who is this? Who is Donzi? Nigga said, "I'm coming over, bro."
Now, as a new rotation forms on the storm right next to El Reno, almost nobody is in position to see what's happening.
Nigga, this
except
a new
team
one?
Sitting on a hill with a radar unit scanning
Wait.
into the clouds.
El Reno has 3 tornadoes? Is this guy even worth swatting? Interesting.
The new area of rotation is visible to the radar team, and it's massive. The radar scans show the tornado that just lifted has merged with this new circulation.
Yo, Cleo, can you
making
donate?
it even larger?
Trying to get this pizza.
So we're gonna get cuts of this. Look at the horizontal vortices feeding on the left. Wow, that's less than a mile south of us.
Yo, how fast do tornadoes form?
185, sample 15, scanning.
Oh. $25.
Holy cow. Oh my gosh.
Please order pizzas at my house if you have my address. I have a lot of counterfeit cash on me, so it works. It all says prop money underneath.
Oh
All right, time out the nigga that just said react to CP.
Power flashes.
That's not even funny, bro.
Half of them. We're recording. Yes. The antenna's turning.
In just 60 seconds, the new rotation has grown to a nearly invisible wall of death. As the team continues to scan, winds continue to increase. The tornado is now completely invisible, wrapped in rain. Only the radar can see what's happening. And at exactly 4 o'clock p.m., Raxpol would record one of the strongest wind speed measurements ever observed
No,
at 295.
nigga, that's like Bugatti speeds. Okay, question. How close can you get to a tornado like that before, like, all right, because here's my understanding, right? You know, like as a kid, your biggest fear is like tsunamis and like piranhas, and quicksand. Don't forget quicksand, bro. All real niggas, yo, you knew you were a real nigga if you were looking up those tutorials about like how to escape quicksand just in case you'd ever get in that situation for whatever reason. How close can you get to a tornado? Because my understanding of tornadoes is if like you enter like this hitbox of suction and you step in that, does it just immediately pull you in and you can't run away from it and it's GG's? Tornado skin niggas alive. I want to Google that. Like, does it like rip off their limbs or does it skin them off? I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna search something. I'm gonna regret.
5.5 miles per hour. At the exact moment the tornado would peak in intensity, it would suddenly make a 90-degree turn to the east, heading directly for populated areas near the town of El Reno. As it crawls over the roads, nothing is directly hit by the tornado, but homes not even in the direct core are reduced to piles of rubble. Cars are turned into bits of unrecognizable steel.
Dude, tornado. All right, you see how like the houses were like moved and like destroyed like that? Can tornadoes do that to brick houses as well? Or is that or is it like all structures? Because I see like mad bricks in here.
Of rubble. Cars are turned into bits of unrecognizable steel. The entire terrain looks like another planet. Continuing east, the vortex would impact an oil and gas site. As the tornado strikes the facility, the extreme winds begin to shred apart several oil silos. Storm chasers record as an oil tanker ignites. The wedge tornado would slowly wobble forward, inching closer and closer to Interstate 40. Being completely invisible, drivers on the interstate would have no clue the monster was heading directly for them. Don and Joan Krug are driving home from their grandchild's graduation when they get a tornado alert on their phone. With the
Yo, ban the nigga that said TNT from Fortnite.
visible nature making it so they had no clue where it was. They continued to drive forward. As the core passes over their pickup, the couple is sucked out through the pickup's windows before being thrown hundreds of yards from the
My nigga. Alright, oh, it says likely the truck. Bro, there is no
sucked out through the
way.
pickup's windows before being thrown hundreds of yards.
Is it really that hard to see? What does a tornado look like on the road? Like, cause like they said they were driving straight toward it.
And unrecognizable. The pickup was reduced to nothing but a frame. Across the road, Terry Peoples is also caught in his truck as the core of the tornado slams into him. His pickup is also thrown hundreds of yards to the north into a grove of trees. It's subsequently crushed under another destroyed pickup. His body is ejected from the vehicle and is found some distance away.
Bro, I
suspended.
don't like this nigga's voice, bro. Dude, hearing a narrator use such like bold words, like his body was ejected. Like, nigga, damn, ejected? Why do you say it like that,
In
bro?
the same grove of trees, a few hundred feet to the south, an oil tanker from the explosion site crashes nearby. It was thrown over a mile. The killer tornado continues to crawl northeast. Another couple, 22-year-old Austin Hall and his girlfriend Miranda, are driving with their friend Stephanie. They realize something is wrong. Likely feeling the pressure drop from the approaching tornado, Austin takes exit 7 to the north. He works for an oil company called Cactus Drilling and thinks if he can just get to the nearby cactus worksite, he can find a place to shelter. Nearby, a car on the side of the road has a dash cam rolling, recording as the edge of the tornado passes to the north. In the video, headlights are seen quickly passing by, driving to the north. If these headlights are actually them, this would be the last time Austin, Miranda, and Stephanie are seen alive.
Bro. And you know what's crazy? Like, this is gonna sound stupid to say, but all they had to do is take this exit. Oh my god.
Driving to the north.
Also, is it really that in...
In the video, headlights
Is this actually what it looks like to drive in a tornado?
are
Because
seen
if so, I understand why they can't, like, see now.
quickly passing by, driving to the north. If these headlights are actually them, this would be the last time Austin, Miranda, and Stephanie are seen alive. Turning to the east,
Oh, I
Austin
forgot to order the
begins
pizza.
speed up. He's running out of time.
It's
With
rain
little
wraps so you can't
visibility,
see.
The three of them pull in somewhere near the cactus drilling site, which is now being engulfed by the core winds. Next to the site, a farmstead is the first to go, being completely leveled. On the property, a steel storm shelter door would
See what I mean? Like, the nigga said they got leveled. Like, damn, that sounds like some shit that King Von would say, bro.
be ripped
Oh my
off,
god.
On the property, a steel storm shelter door would be ripped off, exposing a family to the winds. They
damn,
would somehow
nigga.
survive inside. The large complex of metal buildings and workhouses of the Cactus worksite would stand zero chance against the winds. Some of the worst damage ever recorded by a tornado would occur here, as scrap metal shreds everything to a pulp like a blender. Pieces of metal are traveling so fast that they spark as they drag along the ground.
Oh, you know what? I feel like an idiot. Okay. Bro, I don't know why, but I thought tornadoes were just like high speeds. It's high speeds, and there was like pounds of metal. Like as small as like a piece of paper and as big as this. That is wild, man.
Igniting a fire that engulfs the debris. It is likely now that the tornado begins to reach its peak intensity, harboring what could be some of the strongest winds to ever touch the earth. To the northeast of most of the warehouses, a brand new oil rig named Cactus 117 sits. On the site of the rig are 13 Cactus workers. Fortunately, a giant metal safe room secured to the ground by 4 steel cables was installed on the site. Each steel cable is drilled nearly 6 feet into the ground, providing thousands of pounds of force to keep the safe room from going airborne. As the tornado bears down, 10 of the workers run inside. As debris
Bro, oh my god. I don't even want to watch. Bro, how long is this video, bro?
begins to slam the side of the room, they realize amongst the chaos, the banging is not just debris. Someone is pounding on the door. Suddenly realizing this, the door is unlocked, and 2 workers are able to scramble in, seconds before the worst winds impact.
Yo, that's really crazy, because if I was like the group leader, I don't know the word for this, I'm so sorry. If I was the group leader of this bunker or whatever, and I heard banging, I would just assume that it's debris. I'd be like, hell no, I'm not opening up that door. What the hell? Y'all niggas crazy?
Only one person is not accounted for, a man named Grady. Inside the shelter, the roar is deafening. The roof and walls begin to cave in, and one of the 10,000-pound anchoring cables snaps as the room is slammed. Just to the east of the safe room, the oil rig is also being directly hit. In one of the most absurd feats of damage ever recorded, the 1.9 million pound oil rig, which is anchored into the ground with 200,000 pounds of force, keels over and collapses.
Okay, bro, okay, like, nigga, I thought I would have like hit them, bro. Actually, it probably wouldn't even. No, they're good. They're
To
good.
the ground. After what seems like an eternity, the tornado passes the rig site. The 12 people inside the safe room survive. The dozen workers set out to find Grady, who they assume is likely dead. Instead of finding Grady, however, in a field east of the rig, they find two people they don't recognize. Both are critically injured, but one of them, a man, is able to tell them that his name is Austin Hall. Austin would be thrown 200 yards from the road, along with his friend and girlfriend that were in the truck. Unfortunately, Austin would pass before EMS would arrive. Stephanie, the unconscious
Okay. Time out the nigga that said Volt got cracked, and time out the nigga that said injury.
body next to Austin would survive. The friend, Miranda Bishard, would not survive. Her body would be found mangled and unrecognizable days later. Grady would be found alive hours later, sheltered inside a cargo container that had been flipped and buried in debris. He'd made the split-second decision not to run for the safe route, and it saved his life. The Cactus worksite looks like frames out of a movie. Massive steel structures are reduced to essentially...
Why did you say injury? Like, that's not even... Dude, I swear, oh my god. Because I was trying to stay normal, because, like, niggas is just, like, making jokes. Because I don't want people to make jokes during this. I'm trying to, like, set an example and be a good role model. This nigga just said one word, bro. Just be normal. Like, please.
bits. There are multiple images where you can't really discern anything. It's possible this is evidence the strongest tornado in history just impacted the area, and it had no plans of stopping yet. While the tornado was over the site, it had changed. The massive wedge had tightened, shrinking and...
Wait, 5 minutes left to order from the store? Oh, they're gonna hate me. And I'm not even... Hold on, what's my address? Because I moved, and yo, last time I ordered food to my neighbor. And the nigga walked up to my door because he knew my shitty ass. Thankfully.
width, but not shrinking in power. It's as if the atmosphere took
Oh
all
god,
that
it's been on
energy
your
and
pizza.
focused it into a
No,
drill.
I'll put $4 in the tip. You know, I'm not fit tipping over 5. Tipping over 5 is crazy, man. 40% off? Oh. We just hit the jackpot. Okay, that scared the fuck out of me. Okay, order placed.
Wrapped in rain, nearly invisible, it grinds east across open terrain. From the north, one took all that energy and focused it into a drill.
Yo, timeout Berry Bubs. You didn't even say anything bad, you're just an asshole. Go to custom and tip 1 cent. That sounds like something that you've done before. You were a terrible person. You are gonna meet Xylonox in like 50 years.
Wrapped in rain, nearly invisible, it grinds east across open terrain. From the north, one brief glimpse emerges of the tornado near its peak. It almost looks like something out of a horror movie. By now, almost no...
Oh, I never tip?
storm
Okay,
chasers
based. Keep him
blinding
around.
Rain and traffic have cut off nearly everyone, but 3 college students, Shane Young, his brother, and a friend, have managed to stay ahead on Highway 81. As the tightened tornado moves east, it emerges from the rain and lunges directly for their car. The college students are about to record the footage of their lives.
Oh my god. Oh my god. We have to back up. We have to back up. We can't. Back up. Right here. Look at the west tornado.
Bro, oh my god. Okay, this sounds very insensitive, but imagine like a tornado horror game, like hearing the weather forecaster like speaking in that tone would freak me the hell out, bro. Like just listen to him.
Oh my god. We have to back up. We have to back up. We can't. Back up. Right here. Look at the west tornado. I'm gonna turn the camera around. It's gonna be right in the center. You're ready. Videotape. Just turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Back up. We're okay. Look at the stream, Mike. Look at the stream. Take the stream. Unbelievable. It's gonna be another stovepipe. Stovepipe tornado. Southwest of me. I'm at Hefner Road. Oh my god. I'm at Hefner Road, 1 mile east. 1 mile east of
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. 22nd Memorial Road. We're talking about May.
Can you go further back?
Yeah.
Dylan, you gotta tell me.
Dylan. Cemetery Road. From Hefner, 122nd Memorial. Dude, we would have gotten hit there.
I know.
debris ball is truck still crossing 81 right now. Go ahead. All right, Mike, again, it's across the field. It's coming right at me, the stream. It's coming right at me.
Wait, is that an ambulance? Like, why aren't they moving?
It's going to be an EF3. EF3. I'm going to have to think about getting out of here.
Bro, what's crazy? Like, alright, this is gonna sound really insensitive. Like, because we've seen the tornado can just do like a full, like, fucking 90 angle degree turn. Imagine, like, you see it's passing by you and it just, like, fucking completely 180s, bro. Just imagine being in this frame. Dude, this is a story that you tell your kids until they're at your deathbed. Like, you just keep telling this story over and over again. I want live stream. Yeah, imagine this with like a steak logo at the bottom.
Along the highway, more structures would be erased. One home would be given the name Trenched Home due to it being reduced to essentially a muddy trench in the ground. After crossing Highway 81, the tornado begins to look wrong on radar. The signature wobbles, the path is narrowing. Similar to every other tornado today, it seemed like it was ready to die. This is what storm chaser Kerry Bahora and his friend Eric are thinking as they drive through the town of Piedmont.
Oh my god. Nigga in chat just said stop fantasizing about being in this situation. This is not something you want to happen to you. Their trauma is not your aesthetic. I hate you so much, bro.
Homes obstruct their view. They believe they are missing out on the very end of the tornado as they break out onto an open road.
Yo,
shocked.
Alright, time out. Everyone is talking about VC, bro.
Oh man, this doesn't go through, does it? We're in a residential.
Need to get off 6 miles northwest of you guys. And so you get a good shot on it, and you can tell me what you can see there. I can see the storm. Now we see precipitation filling into the south. Sometimes that will kill the storm. Wet.
Tornadoes with low east over northern El Reno, moving east at 30 miles an hour. Locations in the warning include Arcadia.
The tornado is not dying. It's a 1.5 miles wide, ground scraping, and it's heading directly for the suburbs of Piedmont. For a few miles, the tornado threads between subdivisions, barely missing clusters of homes. But the path is trending northeast, and the neighborhoods ahead are running out of time. Father John Allison steps out his front door and sees a black wall heading for his family.
Oh my god, this looks like a YouTube thumbnail. Yo, question. And since, you know, we're all smart people in chat now, what do you do in this situation? Do you go in your basement or do you drive away? I ain't gonna lie, you know that one meme where it's all like atheists as soon as they have like a crazy thing happen to them and all of a sudden they believe in God? Like whenever they experience like plane turbulence and all of a sudden they're Christian. Yo, I swear, bro, I'm an atheist, but as soon as I look out the door and I see this, my nigga, I'm converting to whatever religion is gonna make me the safest. Swear to God.
As John hides with his family, the tornado would carve through Northridge Lane, a subdivision just
I'm disabling chat.
19.
Oh my god, it's so AIDS. This is supposed to be a Kawaqii, a Jewish Kawaqii video, and you guys are just ruining it, bro. Because the comments are gonna be like, oh my god, they're so immature, bro. Look at them.
15 homes lined the street, and every single one of them was destroyed. Cars from the neighborhood were thrown hundreds of yards into fields and shredded beyond recognition. The debris was so finely grounded that surveyors couldn't identify what most of it used to be. Every single home on Northridge had an underground storm shelter though, and every single person survived. The center of the tornado would continue, just narrowly missing the Allison home, causing damage but sparing them from death. Not everyone would share the same fate as the Allisons. A neighborhood along Falcon Drive sat in the direct path of the tornado.
Nigga!
At the end of the road
That looked like
sat
the
home
GTA
of the
5 like campaign which animation. How far can tornadoes travel, my nigga?
share the same fate as the Allisons. A neighborhood along Falcon Drive sat in the direct path of the tornado, and at the end of the road sat the home of the Hamels. Inside the home was mother Catherine, daughter Kathleen, and 1 and 3-year-old Ryan and Cole. Catherine was a cautious mother and kept up to date with all tornado warnings in the area that day. As the tornado approached and a warning was issued for her area, she took herself and her children into the center bathroom and put a mattress over their heads. Catherine would say, "I heard a loud noise. It went dark. The home is sliced directly by the violent core. All 3 children are ripped from her arms in an instant, and the bathtub they were sheltered in was literally ripped from the floor and thrown. Nothing remained of their home or much of the neighborhood. 1-year-old Cole and 3-year-old Ryan would die. Catherine and her daughter would survive with extreme injuries."
Okay. Question. So obviously I can tell from the aerial view that these houses look like expensive. I thought houses like these always had basements, no? I said aerial, my nigga. That's nigga said vocabulary. Like, I'm confused. Do these houses not have basements?
Not far from the Hamel home, 58-year-old Sharon Dodd was in her storm cellar. The tornado was bearing down, but she was underground and protected. But somewhere above her, she realized her dogs were not with her.
Oh my god.
Sharon made the decision to leave the cellar and go find them. She never made it back underground. A few hundred yards away, Cody Leeper, son of Billy and Pamela Leeper, is speeding towards the neighborhood in his truck. Cody knew they wouldn't leave their mobile home on their own. As he pulls into the driveway just in time to see Billy outside, he watches as his father tries to lift Pamela into their pickup. Pamela had a back disorder and couldn't move easily. Billy was not going to leave without her. Before Cody could even get out of his vehicle, the mobile home exploded around them. The last thing he saw was his father throwing his body over Pamela to shield her from what was coming. Cody's father, Billy Leeper, would die. It's moments like these that make you realize a tornado is more than just some epic scientific phenomena. With Joplin killing 160 people literally 2 days prior, and now one of the strongest tornadoes of all time actively killing families who did essentially everything right. I just want to take a moment to mention that these are real people with real lives like you and me. These aren't numbers or cool talking points for a YouTube video. They're humans. Just something I felt like making clear. By this point, the tornado began to appear unstable.
It's still going! Bro, how far do tornadoes... Nigga. Oh my god, did that just leak my address? Oh my god. Wait. Oh my god. Why is there a place called El Reno? Oh, cause the tornado! Bro, that's so retarded, bro. Well, I'm not leaving without getting the answer to my question. How far did El Reno tornado travel? 16 miles.
The path began to wobble, and while continuing to cause damage, nothing nearly as violent would occur past the neighborhood. It seems as if the tornado was gradually running out of power, and at 5:32 p.m., the tornado would lift. May 24th, 2011 would produce one of the most violent tornado outbreaks Oklahoma.
That is wild. This map looks sick. What is this type of... Nigga, what?
Oklahoma has ever seen. Besides Canton Lake, El Reno 1 and El Reno 2, 12 other EF2 plus tornadoes would occur, claiming 18 lives.
Yo, a tornado like D3 right here, could this actually do damage, or is it just like a scare? Like, is it like what would this even do?
12 other EF2 plus tornadoes would occur, claiming 18 lives. 2 days earlier, the people of Oklahoma watched Joplin get destroyed. believing nothing could ever be worse. And maybe by the human
Oh
numbers,
my
nothing was.
God.
For Catherine Hamill sheltering her children exactly the way she was supposed to, for Billy Leap, but for Catherine Hamill
This looks like something of a movie right here.
sheltering her children
Oh, I thought these were like giant ass trees.
exactly the way she was supposed to, for Billy Leaper shielding his wife in their driveway,
So the flick up here would be. This is probably his whip too.
for Austin Hall driving towards safety that didn't exist. The numbers don't really matter. It was the worst day of their lives. Oklahoma will
They canceled my order because I waited till the last 5 minutes to order it, bro.
continue to recover like clockwork after any tornado, but people will continue to remember the lives and communities impacted that day. Thank you for watching.
Okay. Wow. Nigga. I really hope niggas in the comments don't get mad at us for for laughing so much. Dude, I still can't get over the retard that said injury and